Welcome to MyVector How to Build Line Items. After creating a new quote, filling out the required quote details, and selecting the customer information, click on the Line Items tab to start building line items of windows and doors to add to your quote. To begin, click Add New Line Item. Next, search, scroll, or select the product type you would like to configure. When building your line item, if you see a red triangle with an exclamation point, this notes that there are selections that are missing or errors with the information entered. Once an option is selected or your information is corrected, the red icon will change to a green check mark. In order to complete your line item, all of the chevron tabs across the top must have green icons. Continue configuring your product by selecting the options for your unit. Click on the blue color chevron to move to the next screen. On the color chevron, we'll make all the selections and color changes for our unit. Next, click on the glass chevron to move to the next page. If you would like to select the glass type by unit, keep the default selected. If you'd like to select the glass by light, select glass by light. If you wish to change the glass tint, make your selection. This may change the following answers that are available. To move on to the next screen, click Grids. Select any desired grid options. The color Next, select Screen and Accessories. Select any options you wish to change on your door. Then, advance to Jams and Receiver. Continue making any selections. Finally, advance to the Notes section. On the bottom menu, you can select to add additional quantities, save and copy this line item, save and start a new line item, or add to quote. Let's add to quote. If you would like to create a copy of the first line item you created, click Copy. Next, you can change your operation, color, or any other additional options. When you have completed any changes you would like to make to the new line item, click Save Line. If you wish to apply the color change to any additional line items, you can make that selection on this screen. Let's add a new line item. We'll select an Advantage single hung. Then let's do a 3-unit wide. If you wish to speed up your configuration by copying all the previous options that you selected in the last line item, select Yes. This will speed up the process, and we only have to answer the red icon chevrons in order to add this line item. So let's select your operation, your dimensions. Then we can skip over to grids, select the color, make any changes to our patterns, then go to jams and receiver. And we can add to quote, or for instance, we're going to click Save a New Line Item. Begin by selecting your first product type, number of units wide, and any additional options and sizes. Then click the Mull button. Then you can select to mull a new unit or copy a unit and mull. We're going to select Mull New Unit. Click to select which side you would like to mull to. We're going to click on the bottom side, and the area you have selected will be indicated with a red square. Then select Next. On this screen, we will select our product type, number of units wide, and click Finish. Then we will add our measurement type and any additional options. To continue mulling or add your line item to your quote, click on Deselect All. To add another mull, we'll click the Mull button again. This time we're going to select Copy and Mull. Then click on which unit you would like to copy. We're going to click on the casement, and we're going to click on this side and deselect the top to mull to the side of this unit. Then select Finish. And that will have copied your unit. If you want to change the operation or any other settings, you can do that on the screen. Then we'll deselect all again and continue mulling. We'll do another copy. This time we're going to copy the awning. We're going to copy it to the right-hand side. Click Finish. And then this will populate the awning. And then to add another unit to the top, we're going to deselect all and click on the mulling button. We're going to select Mull New Unit, and we're going to click on both of the top sections to mull to the top of the unit. Then we're going to select Radius Geometric Shape and a half round and 1 unit wide. Then we'll select Finish. And this will add that unit to the top with the standard alignment. Then to add this unit to our line items, deselect all and add to quote. Now we're going to configure a mulled unit with a custom alignment. To begin, we're going to start by adding a new line item. We're going to select double hung, 2 units wide. Then select our call size. Then click on the Mull button and select Mull New Unit. We're going to keep it selected on the top side. Then click Next, and then we're going to select our product type, number of units wide, and then change from standard to custom alignment. This will bring up stacking points where you'll have to choose 2 or 3 depending on your configuration. So we're going to pick 2 and 6, then click Finish. Then to finish adding this, we're going to pick our sizes. So we're going to pick 2 and then 1 6. This will add our unit on our custom alignment. Then to add this to our quote, we're going to deselect all, make any changes, and then add to quote. To view your mulling options, such as factory mull and common frame, click Edit on the line item, or you can also view this while you're configuring your line item. Go to the mulling chevron across the top. This is where you can view and change your mulling option. If you'd like to switch to field mull or factory mull, common frame, etc., this is where you'll make those adjustments. When you've completed those changes, click Save Line. If we'd like to change a product type, add a new line item. Copy the previous selections. Select our size. And then we can save and add a new line item. Select your next product type. Again, you can copy your choices. Select your size. And say we want to save this line item, but we also want to copy it and make a slight change for an additional line item. Just click Save and Copy. Then make your modifications to the size, for instance, and then add to quote. And both new line items will appear on your quote. If you would like to reorder your line items, click on the Move To drop-down menu and select the number you would like your line item to move to. This will reorder your line items. If you would like to add a favorite line item to your quote, click on the drop-down arrow and select New Favorite Line. This will bring you to your favorites page where you can select which favorite you would like to add to your quote. This will bring you to your configuration option where you can just add it to quote if you'd like to keep it as is, or if you'd like to make a size change, you can make that selection and add to your quote. When you have added all of your line items and you're ready to submit your quote to an order, click Submit Order. This will bring up a prompt that asks if you are sure you are ready to submit your quote. Click OK. If you have any inconsistencies with your order, this screen will appear. This just gives you a screen where you can check any changes where there might be inconsistencies within your order. After checking these inconsistencies, if you would still like to place your order, click Proceed with Order. Thanks for watching the MyVector How to Build Line Items.